In the remote heights of the Himalayas, a silent and deadly struggle unfolds. This is a place where the natural beauty of the landscape hides the scars of conflict and the echoes of past battles. The India-China border, a place of breathtaking beauty, conceals a history stained with blood. The towering peaks and serene valleys have been witnesses to countless skirmishes and full-scale wars, each leaving an indelible mark on the land and its people. It was the year 1962 when tensions between these two ancient civilizations boiled over into a full-scale war. The conflict was brutal and swift, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. Soldiers braved the harshest conditions, fighting not just each other, but the brutal cold and treacherous terrain. The unforgiving environment was as much an enemy as the opposing forces, with frostbite and altitude sickness claiming almost as many lives as the bullets and shells. The mountains echoed with the sounds of conflict as both sides suffered devastating losses. The cries of the wounded and the roar of artillery fire reverberated through the valleys, a grim reminder of the human cost of war. Fast forward to more recent times, the border remains a flashpoint of deadly confrontations. Despite numerous attempts at diplomacy, the underlying tensions have never truly been resolved. In June 2020, a clash in the Galwan Valley saw hand-to-hand combat in the dead of night. This brutal encounter, fought without firearms, highlighted the ongoing volatility of the region. No bullets were fired, yet lives were lost. The sheer physicality of the confrontation, with soldiers using makeshift weapons in their bare hands, underscored the raw and primal nature of the conflict. The world watched in horror as news of the brutal encounter spread. International media outlets broadcast the shocking images and stories, bringing global attention to the simmering tensions at this remote border. Imagine the haunting silence of these high-altitude battlefields. The stillness of the mountains, broken only by the howling wind, stands in stark contrast to the violence that has unfolded here. The cold wind whispers stories of valor and sacrifice, but also of sorrow and loss. Memorials dot the landscape, silent testaments to the bravery and the ultimate price paid by those who fought here. Families left in anguish, nations grappling with the cost of their skirmishes. The human toll of these conflicts extends far beyond the battlefield, affecting countless lives and shaping the destinies of entire communities. Despite the passage of time, the border remains a symbol of unresolved tensions. The geopolitical stakes are high, with both nations unwilling to back down, each move watched closely by the international community. Soldiers continue to stand guard, knowing any day could break into conflict. Their vigilance is a constant reminder of the fragile peace that hangs by a thread in this volatile region. The history of this border is not just about land and power, but about the human cost of geopolitical struggles. Each skirmish, each standoff leaves behind a legacy of pain and loss that is felt by generations. It's a tale of bravery and tragedy, of courage in the face of impossible odds and the relentless march of history. The stories of those who have fought here are woven into the very fabric of the mountains, their deeds echoing through time. The mountains have seen it all, and their silent witness reminds us of the price of conflict. They stand as eternal sentinels, bearing witness to the cycles of war and peace that have shaped this region. If you found this journey into the past intriguing, don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us continue to uncover and share these hidden stories from history. Stay with me as we unravel more hidden stories from history. There are countless tales waiting to be told, each offering a unique glimpse into the past. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the stories that shape our world.